Welcome back to the Beacon World League interview series. We are heading into the final week of the Beacon World League, and with that comes an interview with currently standing second in the standings, bozbez. How's it going?
It's going all right.
Going
here,
all right.
in second place. Beautiful second. Very cozy, comfortable.
Exactly. Room to grow. You know, you can maybe grow, but we'll get into that now as we dive in. So first, I just want to look back at the previous 2 weeks and the 4 matches of Beacon World League that you played so far. Has anything surprised you about the tournament at all?
Two things have surprised me. One is that I forgot how to play the game, and two, that I still won my games while playing like I've never seen a monitor before. It's quite nice. Apart from that, more or less as expected. It's not like it's a crazy surprise. I mean, I played the format before twice, so
yeah, that makes sense. BIPL obviously uses this reverse cut mode. How have you found so we swapped? The last season of BIPL was 120 points, and then this season of Beacon, in this inaugural season of Beacon, it's sort of back to 100. How is that 20-point difference? Is that nice? Less rounds to go through?
Yep. I mean, obviously the BIPL 2 games were extremely long. We had games with over 30 rounds. Now it's into like 24, 25 rounds. They're still long games, but they're not like... You're still alive by the end, but a bit alive.
Which helps, of course, with the 2 weeks, 2 match days within the 1 week, which is quite useful. So again, looking back, what's been your favourite map from the map pack?
Favourite map to play? I don't know. There's the map that I think is objectively best is definitely Ruby. To me, it's the most balanced throughout the map, and it just doesn't have much jank minus like a small, like tiny details. The only other contender for me is really Miata. The reason I'm hesitating on that is that I'm aware that the end is probably a bit too sketchy, but it's also a really nice map to just like play and drive.
So heading into this week then, week 3 of Beacon for your 5th match. Does the final week only being 1 match, has any impact on your preparation for this week?
On my preparation, no. It makes me a little worried because if you've noticed my previous weeks, I've played kind of terrible in the first game and a little bit better in the second, and like obviously now there's 1 game and the nerves will be at all-time high and I'll just go in and play terrible, but maybe let's try to not play terrible. But...
So yeah, nothing other than that in regards
to
not
really.
No prep. That's
otherwise it's just like 1 match instead of 2 maps.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense. So heading in as well into this final map, so obviously whoever has the lowest total time across the 5 maps will get the ban. And I checked last night, I haven't checked it today, but it was previously, or at least it's currently, Epos by about a 10th.
Yeah,
will you be putting any effort in between now and the final to the final week in order to get that ban, or is perhaps that not as valuable?
The thing is, I get the ban and then I ban Meltdown and then I have to play Galley, but I don't want to play Galley, and so I could just let Epos ban Galley and play Melt. I don't really want to play either of them out, so it doesn't actually matter to me. So I probably won't, because I'd want to practice rounds to be consistent and just let him... Yay, I guess we're playing Meltdown. That's going to be fun. That'll be the first time I'm playing Melt. In the 4 matches, I've been Melt dodging so far pretty effectively, so...
Yeah, I think it's if I haven't looked at the exact stats, but I think it's quite clearly the up there with Perseverance for bans. And yeah, not an ice enjoyer then, Boz.
It's not the ice, it's the exit. It's all in the exit. Like the 360 is not that hard. You can jump down, you can be in the same-ish place, you don't lose that much time, and then it arrives in the exit and you've got to do precision in not your camera or not your input device, with your tires incrementally de-icing, and if you fuck it up, you just lose the round.
Not ideal. So heading into the final week then, is there anything that you've done different in your preparation, or are you just treating this like another tournament. I mean, yourself and Epos have gone up against each other in final weeks of tournaments before. Is it similar? I mean, you've got the historic win record over him, so...
Yeah. Epos has got this like hidden spreadsheet where he counts up win-loss versus players he cares about. I'm currently like 4-1 over him. Pretty good feeling. In terms of like preparation difference, not really. We had a pact to not prac until today, so let's just save ourselves a bit of like free time in the life. But apart from that, just gonna start prac as normal, play the maps, be good, hopefully.
Well, fingers crossed. We will see how that unfolds, and tune in on Saturday to see that, or continue watching, as this is currently the pre-show. Thank you very much.